Hello, it's Michael, TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Heartland Gateway 3905 FLG fifth wheel toy hauler. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite and a few things taken into consideration when parking. On your campsite, you're going to have a big awning coming out down there, as well as your campsite slides. Leave plenty of room for them. On your off campsite, we're going to have 3 slides to think about, so leave plenty of room for all 3 of them. Then I want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. Your power is going to plug in on the back rear corner off campsite, and then your docking station is going to be up toward the front inside the storage area here. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive and unhook our hitch, we'll do that by coming up front here. Up front here, we're going to touch both of our arrows on our auto leveling system at the same time. Then we're simply going to raise or lower our front jacks until we get our hitch up unhooked and our vehicle pulled up out of the way. Once your vehicle is clear, you're simply going to touch auto level. Alright, so I'm just going to touch auto level. I'm going to back up out of the way. First and foremost, the whole front is going to dip down. So make sure your vehicle is out of the way. Once that dips down, our back ones are going to start shifting. Let's see, it's going to start bringing itself up. These ones will come down. Oh yeah, oh, we got our rear corner coming down. There we are. Oh, this one here. Just gonna let these do their little dance. It's gonna bring down all of them, and it's gonna level itself out. And once it does, I'll show you here. That light is gonna go from flashing to solid. Keep that. Yourself out of the way. Give it a couple minutes. Bring yourself around. So it's going to continue to do that. Once it's all level, that light is going to turn solid green. And then we're going to hook up our power and water. Come all the way to the rear corner here. 50 amp cord slides into the grooves at about 11 o'clock. Turn it to noon. Put on the gray washer. Now at the end of this 50 amp service, should you need it, plug into a 30 amp at a campsite. There's a 50 to 30 dog bone, comes with your convenience pack. And if you need to plug into a 110, 30 to 15 amp, you can throw on the end of that. Got your power hooked up. Let's hook up our water. Again, docking station is in this second storage compartment over here to the right. Turn our light on in here. Right side is where we're going to hook up at campsites. Right now this is set to sanitized winterized because the whole unit is winterized. You start at campsites by turning this down to city. Once it's on city, you're going to grab your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi. It's going to protect the lines in your unit. Always use this when hooking up at campsites because you don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites. Hook up the water pressure regulator. Again, having this set at city. Hook up your hose. Don't turn it on yet. Just outside of your docking station is going to be your hot water heater. And all we're doing at this point, folks, this door will lift right up off here, is make sure our drain plug and rod is back in there. Get that up in there, nice and snug and tight. That's 1 1/8. You're going to use putty, you're going to use plumber's tape, not putty. Putty will gum up on you. Get that in there nice and snug. Once it's in there tight, you can go ahead and turn that hose on. Now if that hose has been on for a few minutes, We're gonna go inside and open up our slides. Lift our safety door, open this up, pull that blue to the side and grab your handle here. Motorized steps will come right down. Biggest thing, you want to make sure your exterior door is all the way open, otherwise this will catch on it. You see how close that comes there? Bring your steps down. Come up beside the unit and open up our control panel. I'm going to look for some ceiling lights and kitchen lights and lounge lights, porch lights and floodlights to turn on. Then I'll come up here and hit out. It's going to open up our right front up here. It's going to open up all of our slides on here. Going to open up our front left. And after that, we're going to go down to the hydraulic slides. And that slide is going to take out, or that control is going to take out all the rest of our slides at once. Hydraulic slides out. There goes our kitchen. Our dinette. And once these slides are out, we're going to go through the unit. We're going to go in our bathrooms, our sinks, kitchen. We're going to open up all of our water taps. Get a nice steady flow of water going through those. Get all the air out of the lines. And while we're in here, we'll go ahead and open up our other slide control. Here's our hallway light to turn on. Open up this door in your bedroom. This is out. Now we'll get this slide out of here. Your wardrobe slide. Turn on our bedroom lights while we're here. And we can head back out. Now, one more thing you will have to do on your first time going out, you'll go ahead and stop, take that bypass and switch it back to normal, so your hot water heater will start receiving regular water once you flushed out all of your antifreeze. Now let's say we're going to go camping and we're not going to use city water, we're going to go dry camping. In that case, we're going to start by putting this over to tank. Tank is going to fill this. You're going to put the water in the same spot. While filling this, you're going to go inside and watch the levels of your freshwater tank. Don't leave this unattended while you're filling it. There is a overflow valve right here in case you don't see it full on the inside. Once it is full, remove your hose and then switch from tank up to dry camping. Then whenever you want to utilize that water out of that freshwater tank, you'll turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when using city water. That's already pressurized. All right, we're all set up to camp. I will tell you there is a universal docking station operating instructions right here in case you forget anything I said. All right, let's continue to tour outside real quick. All kinds of cable and satellite connections up here. A docking light, a hot and cold shower. This will pull up out of here and give you an outdoor shower. Again, our docking station. This is your tank flush. We'll talk about that when leaving the campsite. That'll flush out your black tank. Hot water heater bypass. Gray tank number 1. That'll be your sinks and your showers up front. A 110 cable out here too in case you need to hook up the TV. Big pass-through storage over here. Again, our hot water heater. Finish over here with propane tank. Lefty loosey to open. Here's your regulator. Just pointed toward the tank you wish to be using. I'm not a fan of the automatic crossover. Just go ahead and keep it on one tank at a time. That way you know when you are out on one side and go to the other. You can put it at an automatic crossover during the night. Coming down this side of the unit, once our slide is closed, will be easier access to our sewage connections here when leaving the campsite. This is a flue for your furnace. Two things on that. One, make sure it's never blocked. And two, if you are running your furnace, steer clear of that. It does get hot. Here's your second black tank. And gray tank flushes. Again, our power. These are all storage. Use 2 hands on these. There you go. Around the back, I'll open up your garage here and show you how to utilize that here in a few. Come around to our campsite. More storage, more storage. Couple outdoor speakers. Your big awning with LED lights. Another outdoor shower or wash off for your, again, 2 hands to open these up. Outdoor kitchen, which will stay up with a magnet. Get a griddle here. Access to water lines here. An area where you could put an outdoor fridge. Your auto leveling jacks. Coming down your campsite. The legs on your steps here are adjustable. If you're on uneven ground, you can use this cotter pin and set them where you need to set them at. Another 110 out here. In case you're setting up here on your campsite. Big pass-through storage over here as well. Another propane tank on this side. Up front, we're going to have our power. This will hold up by this metal hook here. Battery disconnects. That will disconnect all the battery power to your unit. That'll come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide and propane detector. That is a front docking light on the cap of the unit. And then your batteries. Every now and then check your battery post. Make sure nothing's wiggled loose over time. These are your hydraulic fluids for your leveling system and your slides. Those won't need much filling at all. They don't hardly use anything out of them. Instructions again for your auto leveling system in case you forget anything I said. Here you can plug in a solar panel and that will trickle charge your batteries. And then up here another docking light. That about covers everything out here. Let's go take a look on the inside. Alright, coming up beside your unit. First thing I always like to point out is the fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway in case of an emergency. Again, back in here to our control panel. Some accent lighting here. We've done our front slide outs, exterior awnings. This is the big awning. Go ahead and run that out on the back. Let you see that real quick. On your awnings, you only want to run them out until the flaps fall down. I'm trying to see it from here. Just until you see the bar and the flap falls down. That one is wet right now, so when that flap falls down, as far as you want to run that out. If you hold that button down, these will start to run themselves up backwards. So keep an eye on them and only run them out as far as you need to. Go ahead and run this. Other one out. Having trouble. Here's the other one. This will be this one here. Again, you only want to run that out. So wet, so the flap might not fall down just until you can see your silver bar. When that flap dries, that'll fall down there. Just till you can see that silver bar there. You don't want to run it out any further than that. These are adjustable. You can loosen up that wing nut there, slide this in, and that'll tilt your bar away. And run rainwater off to one direction. There's also headlight up front for that one. That's our awning. So let me continue through here. This is a remote switch for your inverter. Here's where your brand new battery. There's the freshwater button I said to hold down when filling your freshwater tank. Black and gray tanks. Water pump. This is where you turn on your water pump when using city water. This is electric. This is gas. It says 12 volt, but when you are turning on your hot water heater, electric, gas, and this is just a fault light to show you if your gas is full or not. Ceiling light, kitchen, lounge, porch, and floodlights. No entry light. Your hydraulic slides, your front awning. Down here you can run your auto leveling system from this. Down here you can run your ceiling fan and open up your vent. Shut the vent back down and shut your fan off. It's all right here. Make sure it's closed. Down here on the bottom is your vacuum system. There's where you hook up your vacuum hose. There's where you turn it on. To get to the bag, you grab this, turn it to the left, and there's your bag behind there. To replace that. Alright, continuing up inside the unit, I'm going to the kitchen here. Lots of storage areas. Over here to my right is going to be your breaker box and fuses. Ton of 15s down there. Highly recommend you have a handful of those with you when you go camping. Access to your water pump and heat lines underneath here. Easily accessible there. Fridge controls are here in the front. Your stove, your glass top makes an excellent backsplash. Turn on the light here, surface light. Flip that back. Turn this to light. Hit your spark. I'll do this on all of them, show you all of them working. That one. There we go. Got all of them working. Just had to get some gas into the lines. And oven, you will have to get inside and light a pilot light. Make sure you put this down for travel. Again, on your microwave, you have a surface light and a high and low vent fan. Microwave working. Off. Stop. Stop. There we go. Switch your fan off. High, low, off. More lighting here for your kitchen. Got a loft bunk up here. In your island, more accent lighting. Around the corner of your island is your 12 volt carbon monoxide propane detector. The reason I mentioned that's 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you are out dry camping, boondocking somewhere, nothing plugged in charging your battery, use your battery disconnect up front if you're going to be gone for the day to keep this from running your battery down. Continuing up out of the kitchen, I'll go up into the living room. We've got pull cord recliners here. Let's see what. Parachute pull. Oh, they are power. Excuse me. Open and close. Nose. See the other one working. They actually lay right back, not just foot up. So light in case you can't find your drink. Massage. Heat. 110 next to that. And above that is your thermostat. So here we're going to turn on your air. Go around until it says cool. Set at 55 degrees. Show your AC kick on. There are quick dumps on these as well. You can open that up. You get a lot blast of air in here. And then when you close that, that actually pushes through the unit better. Switch your AC off, go all the way around to off. You'll notice that it generally shuts off pretty quickly. While I'm waiting on that, talk about your antenna up top here. To the right to travel, all the way to the, to the right when you arrive, all the way to the left for travel. So your AC is off. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to put it on your heat. Turn your furnace on. Let you hear that. Alright, crank it up to 90. It's kind of warm in here. Now you'll notice when I'll shut your furnace off, it'll take a few minutes for the furnace fan to cycle through before it shuts off. Got a couple remotes for our controls over here. First I want to show you how this bed folds out. You're going to remove your back cushions. Turn the lights on so you can see what I'm doing here. Grab it in the middle, gives you good leverage. Once you got it up, open your legs, lift and pull toward you. And then lay the back down. Just that quickly, you got a bed. Make sure you lift the back up first. Otherwise you could damage your sofa. Lift it up from the middle, fold your legs in, jackknife it back down. You turn your cushions, and just that quickly you're back to a sofa. Same thing on this side. Turn your TV on. You see I have your travel strap on. You should have that snapped in when you're traveling. Summit TV, remote here. When you arrive at the campsites, go into your menu, run a digital channel scan so you can pick up all the local channels. Down below that, sound system. Turn that on up here, I believe. There you go. Indoor and outdoor speakers. So zone A, zone B, zone C, probably garage area. Different modes, AM, FM, Bluetooth, auxiliary jacks, HDMI's for your TV. Nice sound system. Below that, fireplace. Not just for looks. I can make it brighter or dimmer, but the biggest thing now, folks, is the heat. If you're at a campsite and you're plugged in and it's chilly in here in the morning or evening, instead of wasting your gas on your furnace, turn your furnace down. I can feel this heat already. Instead of using your gas, use this electric fireplace to warm it up in here. It'll get it toasty in here in no time. That about covers our living room. Let's head on down the hallway. Another thermostat in here. Do the same thing. Crank up our air. That's a rear one. You hear that kick on? Shut that off. While I'm waiting for it to shut off, I'm going to turn on the bathroom light. There, that's off. Again, go through, turn on my furnace. We'll hear that kick on, and again, that will take a few minutes to, there it goes. Shut that off. A few minutes to cycle through before you hear that fan shut off. If you have a travel strap, you should have put that on there for travel so this door don't bounce all over the place on you. In our bathroom, to say headroom, you have a hand crank open fan. Sliding door here. Plumbing. Check your plumbing every now and then. Make sure nothing's wiggled loose going down the road. All kinds of accent lighting here. Plug with GFCI reset in your bathroom. In our bedroom, again, our slide controls and our lights. We've got another TV in here, remote there. Again, wardrobe slide. Make sure that when you close this slide up, you have nothing in here. Again, underneath the bed will be part of our garage. That about covers everything in the unit. Let's go ahead and act like we're leaving the campsite and close the unit up. I start in the rear. Make sure that everything is clear for this slide. And I start shutting off lights. Going through the unit, making sure all vents are closed, doors and drawers are closed. Nothing is going to impede our slides from coming in. Everything's safety strapped down, our TV. Just go through the unit. You can walk here, shut off all of our lights, and then walk through the unit and shut off all the accent lights, and then come back to our main control panel here. Alright, so I went through, shut off all the accent lights. I just turned on the kitchen and ceiling so you can see what we're doing here. I'm going to start by bringing in the front slides. Again, secure the TV so it doesn't move. Bring in our other one, and then come down here and bring in our hydraulics. Hydraulic slides in. Again, we've walked through the unit. Make sure nothing's going to impede these slides from coming in. Doors are closed. Don't want to rip any of these doors off because you left them out. Your stairs for your loft, make sure those are tucked away. Just be smart about closing your unit up. Once we get everything closed, we can exit the unit. And before I bring these steps up, as a reminder, make sure you close your bedroom slide before you bring in your hydraulic and front slides. Making sure this exterior door is open. Set this inside, lock it in. Now you gotta go in there and check the level of your tanks after you're dumping. So make sure you lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn this handle after you leave the dump station. All right. If we're boondocking, dry camping, and get up underneath here, that's going to be our freshwater drain. Open up our freshwater tank. Bring up our stabilizing jacks. All right, time to dump the tanks. Get two sewage dumps here. You're gonna park where you can reach this rear one first. Get a 10-foot hose, covers your convenience pack. Hook that up to this rear sewage. Come up to your tire area here, underneath the flue for your furnace. And you're gonna reach to the back and you're gonna pull this black one, the rear one. Toward the rear of the unit, pull that handle, that's gonna be your black tank. Once that sounds like it's no longer draining, check inside, make sure it is empty. Come down here, grab the hose at the dump station. Again, emphasizing leaving that black handle open. Hook up the hose here, let that run for a good 5 minutes. It's going to wash all the nastiness out of your black tank. When that's done, close that up, check your tank, make sure all that black has drained. Once that is drained, you're going to come up underneath here, and then you're going to pull the one toward the front. That is actually going to be your gray tank for all the rest of the unit. That is also going to be your low point drains. Everything goes into your gray tank on this one. Once that sounds like it's no longer draining, remove your hose. It's going to be cleaner waters. That'll clean your sewage hose out for you. Close that one up. Come up here. hook your sewage hose up here and come up front and dump this gray tank number 1. That's gonna be your kitchen area. When that's done, take your sewage hose, store it in a convenient and sanitary place, and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope that you enjoy this gateway for many years to come. Happy camping.